Poporul evreu sărbătorește 74 de ani de la înființarea statului Israel. La 14 mai 1948 a fost semnată declarația de independență. De-a lungul istoriei lor, evreii au trecut prin perioade foarte grele. Au suferit persecuție, violențe și au fost victimele Holocaustului. Națiunile sunt chemate acum să binecuvânteze Israelul și să conștientizeze faptul că Dumnezeu îi iubește. În capitolul 12 din Cartea Geneza scrie că Dumnezeu îi va binecuvânta pe cei care binecuvântează Israelul.
God chose Israel because he loved the nations. He loves humanity. When God said that, there was no nation of Israel. It was prophetic. A nation's going to come from your body, Abraham. But there was no Israel. He says, I'm going to create a nation uniquely, supernaturally. Why? To bless the nations.
We can pray for Israel. We can visit Israel. We can serve with volunteers in Israel. We can give love gifts of money to Israel. So we all understand this. But can we bless them as a nation? Well, I think that Zechariah 14 already gave us the answer. And he says, well, if you don't bless them as a nation, then you don't get the blessing of God. So it's not really a question for me anymore. Can a nation be part of this process? Zechariah already told us the nations must be part of the process. So I think when God is speaking to Abraham and he's saying, I will bless those that bless you, I don't think he's saying only individuals. I think he's also saying large people groups.
God says, now I'm going to spiritually restore them. Like the prophet says, I'm going to pour out my spirit upon them. And I believe also it means a release of blessing for the church, because Paul says in Romans 11, he says, think about it. If they're falling away and they're blinding already brought blessing to the Gentiles, how much more will their fullness be than life from the dead? And I do believe that once we see a revival here in this land, this will be ushering an incredible season of blessing also in the global church.
Blessing Israel is in two levels. There's the first level of acknowledging that God is not done with them, that God loves them, therefore you love them. And second is to find a way to share the gospel with them. If I call them the gospels, gospel. If God gave me a box full of pills and that gospel saved my life, all I need to do is share it with others. I don't need to make them take it. If they take it or not is their thing, but I need to give it. We as a church were given a box full of gospels. We need to share it. We cannot keep it to ourselves. What saved us will save them.
Dumnezeu nu dorește moartea nimănui, nu dorește damnarea cuiva. El dorește ca oamenii să se întoarcă la El, la cunoștința adevărului. Și ne rugăm ca și în aceste vremuri credincioșii din România și de pretutindeni să găsească această măsură echilibrată, să binecuvânteze Ierusalimul, să binecuvânteze acea zonă și să fie pace după planul lui Dumnezeu. Că uneori pacea nu înseamnă absența tensiunilor, ci înseamnă pacea aceea cu P mare de la Dumnezeu.
Alfa Omega.